pain into purpose, and scars into stars. This is the story of Mr. Dan Mjomba. Having been born and raised along the Great Rift Valley in Nakuru, and he endured the grueling pain of dental fluorosis, he vowed not to let any other child suffer the same. And together with a few friends, they founded Tabasamu Mtoto organization. So come with me.
My name is Dan Mjomba. I'm the executive director at Tabasamu Mtoto organization. The name is very dear to my heart. You know, the smile is the gateway to the heart. Yeah. And for us, we advocate for smile, regardless whether it's, brown smile, but it's just a smile. Because the word Tabasamu, anywhere you go and you smile, it opens doors for you. For example, you meet someone and you have never met them before, and you just smile, you've already welcomed them to your space. Yeah, so that's why the word is powerful, Tabasamu. So our main focus as Tabasamu Mtoto organization is to promote oral health among its communities, and we decided to start with the kids because if you can instill, good oral health habits at an early age to our learners, then they're able to, to grow with that discipline, and that is how we are going to change the generations that are to come. Yeah. So that's why we are focusing on the kids to begin with. So Tabasamu Mtoto organization was founded in 2025. That is when we got our license in January 2025. But the idea itself was birthed in 2021. Yes. So I was with my friend. Both of us have been raised in Nakuru. So we've had the brown teeth for the longest time. I recently got my new smile just last year. Yeah, so, and growing up, we went through a lot of stigma because of having brown teeth, which is caused by drinking water that has high levels of fluoride, leading to a condition called dental fluorosis. So, and number one, dental treatment is very expensive. So even now doing the aesthetic bit of it is even more expensive. And the idea of Tabasamu Mtoto organization was to first of all create awareness about the consequences of drinking water with high levels of fluoride. Because even us growing up, we actually didn't know why we had brown teeth. But now maybe the unfortunate thing or the fortunate thing, like in our class, all of us had brown teeth. So mtu angekuja na meno za white, tunashindwa, huyu ametoka wapi? So it was normal for us until we now came out of Nakuru and I came to Nairobi and I realized, there are people who have white teeth. And now it starts, disturbing you mentally. We are like, how comes they have white teeth and we have brown teeth? So Tabasamu Mtoto organization, one of the things we do under the oral health pillar is to provide oral health education awareness, to our learners, to our parents, and the communities to know what is causing dental fluorosis and how can you do, to prevent it from happening. And if you already have it, what can we do to restore back your smile? So that was like the idea of Tabasamu Mtoto organization, to create awareness. But again, as we started, doing the programs, we now discovered some of the learners that we are dealing with, they don't even have access to dental care supplies like toothbrushes and toothpaste. So that's why we have the second pillar, which we call it the sustained oral care pillar, where we distribute toothbrushes and toothpaste to these learners. And we normally do timely distributions. Watu wengi hawajui wanafaa change toothbrush after like 3 months. So that's why we do timely distribution. At least a learner will have gotten 3 toothbrushes in a year. For the toothpaste, we are still trying to figure out how to go about it, because if you give them a toothpaste, inatumika na kila mtu nyumbani, within 2-3 days it's finished. But at least for the toothbrushes, we've gotten a way of doing it, and we are grateful for our partners. Colgate have been very supportive to this cause, and they always make sure that we have products to give our learners. Yeah, and then again, as the organization was evolving, we discovered, now we have learners who already have dental fluorosis. and some have gum infections, cavities. So again, we have another pillar, we call it the dental treatment pillar, where now we treat the learners that are affected with oral care challenges. So we do smile restoration, and like in April this year, we managed to do our first pilot program for dental treatment. We did 3 smile restorations for 3 learners from Empakasi Senior Mixed School. And we are so grateful for Arrow Dental Clinic who partnered with us, and we were able to give these learners a new smile. We are also so grateful for Mama Maji and also Nairobi Dental Suites for partnering again with us, and we managed to do 1 learner, and we're also doing another one. So we are grateful that people are coming on board and helping us, being able to provide a new smile to these learners. And this is just about the beginning. Yeah. And then we have the 4th pillar, which is the most important pillar, which is the prevention pillar. Because the root cause of oral health challenges is mainly poor oral health hygiene, and also drinking water that has high levels of fluoride or unsafe water. So part of what we do is to emphasize on good oral hygiene, and we also emphasize on regular dental visits. You go and see a dentist. Kuna watu hata hawajaenda kwa dentist, or you wait until ile usiku unakosa kulala because meno inauma. That's when you rush to the dentist. But we say you're supposed to at least visit a dentist twice a year. It is very important. And then on the aspect of how to mitigate the challenge of excessive fluoride in water, we also advocate for drinking safe water that has low levels of fluoride, not more than 1.5 milligrams per liter. And we are so grateful for, again, Mama Maji. You've been very supportive, and showing us the way of how we can achieve a fluorosis-free future. Making sure that the water we are drinking is tested, because most of us don't even test the water we are drinking. Hata kama umenunua maji doesn't mean that it is safe for drinking, so we need to test our water. We also need to make sure that we treat the water that we are drinking and the one we are using for cooking. So if you can, be able to even bring the government on board, making sure that if you dug a borehole, you should have policies that states that you are supposed to install a purification system. So that the water that is being, consumed in the community, it is safe for drinking. So in a nutshell, those are the 4 pillars of TMO. And we are grateful to have started that journey. We are only 1 year, 6 months old. And we know that we have a lot of work to do. For us to achieve a fluorosis-free future, we need to bring each and every partner on board. But we are grateful that it is a journey that has already begun. I'm very passionate about what we do at TMO. And I think it's because I have been brought up, in the same environment that most people are going through, where we were exposed to dental fluorosis at an early age. Not just dental fluorosis, but even skeleton fluorosis. I've gone through the stigma that comes with having brown teeth. You walk in a room and people look at you a certain way. Remember I shared with you a story of this beautiful girl I was trying to woo, and she told me, you look handsome, lakini ukifungua mdomo unakaa mtu wa ghetto, So, and some of those things are, they really put you down, they lower your self-esteem. And again, where we came from, dental treatment was a luxury. Because not many people are able to afford dental treatment. So I'm passionate because God has given me a chance to be able to put a smile to as many people as possible. And for me, my joy is to see a new smile every day. And that's why our tagline is changing lives 1 smile at a time. So if you are able to prevent, first of all, a smile from being damaged by having preventive measures, and also the ones that have already been affected, we're able to restore back the smile. Mi nalala vizuri mpaka asubuhi na najua nimefanya my bit. Yes. We have done several pilot programs. Again, being in our first stages, we needed to do pilot programs so that we can show potential donors what we are capable of doing. And if there is one thing that really touched my heart is when we did the pilot for dental treatment. when the 3 learners from Mpakasi Senior Mixed School got a new smile. Like you could just see from their faces and their parents and how even the other learners reacted when they saw their new smile. So that's one project I can't wait to do more and more of such. We've also been able to do pilot programs in Nakuru where we did oral health awareness. We've also done sustained oral care pilot programs. Yeah, so for now, that is what we've been able to achieve. But I'm also looking forward when we're able to do a preventive or programs that are in the preventive pillar, because that will help us prevent, the oral health challenges before they happen. Yeah. The future for TMO is so bright. In the next 5 years, we're going to have dental facilities, across different counties. We're going to have water treatment facilities. We're going to have, oral health clubs already taking shape in schools. And part of what we are also advocating for is to have, oral health adopted in the curriculum, so that we can start training our learners from an early age, from kindergarten all the way to high school. So the future is so bright for TMO, and we'll have reached over 1 million plus restored smiles. Yeah. So I'm so grateful for Mama Maji for this opportunity. Thank you for working with us through this journey of smile restoration, and also, working towards a fluorosis-free future. And from TMO to, Mama Maji and the whole fraternity, Mama Maji, we would like to appreciate our special thanks. And we know that the future is bright. We will always have opportunities to collaborate with you. So together for a fluorosis-free future. Yay!